Hello family and friends, welcome back to a new video. Today it might be a two-part video. Well, go into 2 days because it's all going to be all about Georgian food. I'm going to be eating all Georgian food throughout this video. So if you guys are interested in what the country of Georgia has to offer as far as cuisine, we are about to find out today. And I just want to give you guys a glimpse of where I am and what I'm looking at. Right now I am in the hipster neighborhood of Fabrika, and this is one of the famous places that people come to when they visit the country of Georgia, specifically here in Tbilisi. Now, the area that I'm in right now, over time, has started to gain more attraction with, I would say, the younger crowd, the hipster crowd. You could see we have beautiful artwork here on the wall, and I'm just giving you guys a quick little intro before we go inside and grab our food at this restaurant that I found. But this place is actually, it was an old Soviet sewing factory. So during the time when the USSR, Soviet Union, was occupying this country, this area right here was a factory where they made clothes and shoes and things like that. So this right here is where the production of all that happened. I'll give you guys a front-facing view of what this place looks like. It kind of reminds me of like the Design District down in Miami. You can see we have an old, I believe, Soviet car right here. A lot of motorcycles, bikes, beautiful artwork everywhere. I'm actually going to meet one of my friends over here to grab some food, but I will give you guys a 360 view of what we got going on right now before I sit down and I get my meal. You can see you have your photo booth over here, a restaurant called Komora, and I believe this right here, you guys can correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, I believe at one point this right here was where the sewing factory was. You could see over here we actually have a big sewing press, and there's multiple stores in here. I actually found it really cool. You got a design studio, print shop, handmade ceramic. There's a skateboarding shop over here, and there's actually a hostel over here as well. So if you guys need a place to stay, you can come here. But this is the skateboarding shop down here. And another store I thought was interesting that I've never seen before, but maybe you guys have, is this graffiti shop right here. So it seems like you can go in there and buy your paint, whatever you need. As you can see, I mean, all around this area right here is just graffiti on the wall. Artistry here is big in Tbilisi. You'll see it all around the streets, and that's something that I really like about a country. Some people might not like it, but it reminds me of Serbia. When we walk around, we see all the spray paint on the wall. So right now I'm gonna sit down, and I won't give you guys too long of an intro, and I'll show you guys my first meal, what I'm having. I've already ordered 2 dishes, so we're gonna start with 2 dishes and then we'll move on. So let's go. I'm at this restaurant right here. I believe it's called Mulamu or Mulamu. So if you guys ever come and you're interested in the food, come to this restaurant, but we'll give you the review. Let's go. Here we are. The first dish has come, and I was told by my host that this is a very famous Georgian dish. It's very good. It's beans in a pot. So this is the pot you get, more like a vase. I thought it was gonna come upside down. And then we have, seems like a pepper here. I think these are like pickled vegetables, we can say. Maybe some cabbage. I do not know what this one is right here, but nonetheless, came with some nice bread we can dip in here. One thing I'm really liking about Georgian food is some of the spices, or I guess we can say ingredients they use, all are just like ones we use back home. You can see up here we have the cilantro, we have the red onion. Red onion is my absolute favorite. So let's go in with the beans in the pot first and see what we got going on. And the vase is very warm, it's nice. It's kind of cold out, so it's warming my hand up. First bite, make sure we'll get some of that parsley, that cilantro. Look at this. Oh, come on. I love when I take a bite of anything that's got cilantro on it. This isn't the first meal that I've had here that's it doesn't have any meat, but I think the second dish that we're gonna have will have some meat. I'll show you guys that when it comes. But again, these kind of remind me of like frijoles, like refried beans, I guess we can say. But nonetheless, it's very good. For those of you that are vegetarian, if you're wondering if Georgia has any vegetarian options for you, there's plenty of vegetarian places here. I know sometimes for travelers or for people who go to different countries, that's one thing that they really have to be conscious of, but Here in Georgia, it's no issue. Ladies and gentlemen, my second dish has arrived. Look at this. Broth, well, chicken broth with meatballs and an egg in here. Let me give you guys a close-up. Oh, it's burning in my hand, but I want to show you guys what we got. Oh, and I think might be dill. I think that's a dill in there, but look at this. We got the egg in here. Ooh, and check out these meatballs. Are you kidding me? Look at, you can see all the seasonings inside of there. I'll give you guys a taste of the broth first. That's how you're supposed to do this soup correctly. Give it a quick little blow. Very good. Not too oily either. So let me go in with the highlight of this. This is the reason why I got it, is because they had these meatballs and an egg in there. I am very excited. Of course, very hot on the inside. The meat, I like the way that they season their meat here. This meatball kind of reminds me of the beef inside of a khinkali. Now, I don't know if this dish right here is 100% Georgian. I think she said it was like half-half, but nonetheless, it's very, very good. And of course, they give you the bread on the side. So, got that nice hard-boiled egg in there. On a nice cold day, chicken soup, always good for the soul. Chicken soup with meatballs. So I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna take you guys to another famous restaurant here in Tbilisi, and we might try one of the most famous dishes here in the country of Georgia. Okay guys, so here we are on the main strip right here in Tbilisi, walking down. If you walk down here, that's where you'll find all the tourist sites and area, but this is the restaurant that I'm at right now. I came here the other day, the service was excellent and the food was even better. So let's go inside right now and let's see if we can get some of the famous khinkali. I'm very, very excited. The ambiance in here is very nice as well. Let's go. One thing that I guess a lot of places are adapting to is the scan cards. So when you come to this restaurant, you can just scan your you could scan with your phone, and then this is the menu right here. They have a lot of options to choose from, but today we are gonna go with the beef khinkali. I'm very, very excited because I can eat like 30 of these things. You have no idea. But today we're gonna take it slow since I've already eaten before, and we'll get this khinkali and I'll give you guys the review. This is the best part about traveling, is when you could try all different food. And this one right here is a hit, especially for the Georgians. They love it too, so let's go. So I was sitting down and the waiter, this guy right here, good guy, this guy, if you guys come to this restaurant, make sure you big him up, and big him up in the comments too. He came and got me and he said that there was a second place in here, so when you walk in this restaurant, they also have a spot over here where they're singing, and then they have another restaurant back here where you can come, you can eat, and also a backyard back here. Let's check this out real quick. So you can imagine on a nice summer day, or even on a cold day like today, you can come back out here and chill, and you can hear them singing right now. It's a Friday here in Tbilisi, so I think tonight might get a little crazy over here, but it's okay. We're still waiting on the khinkali, as this is a dish that's prepared by hand. So you guys are gonna see when the dumpling comes out what I'm talking about. Check it out. We have our 5 beef khinkali right here. This is one of Georgia's most popular dish. Everybody who comes here falls in love with this dish right here. I want to show you something different. These are more of a homemade style khinkali, as we can tell because I just was talking to the waiter. If you guys look right here, on the top, these are the ones I had the other day. That's what you would grab, and then you would bite and you drink the juice. But these ones, because they're homemade, I think I'm able to eat the top of these, but I'm still not going to because I don't want anyone to tear me up in the comments. This will be the final dish for today, and then I think we'll wrap it up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So let's go in with the first bite of our khinkali. This is my favorite dish. Just like in Trinidad and Tobago, I like the doubles. Just like in Serbia, I like the chorba. In Georgia, I'm falling in love with the khinkali. You give it a bite like that, and you see the inside. All the juice is already there. So now what we're gonna do, guys, this is one reason why you need to come to this country. I'm telling you, the food here, and it's all handmade, homemade too. very, very good. Just enough, the right amount of seasoning in that beef. And even after you drink the juice out and you eat the beef, there's still more juice inside. I believe these are made with wheat flour. This is my favorite dumpling of all time. And what I did is I just put a little bit of pepper on them. And these come in many different versions too. You can have cheese, you can have mushrooms. I think original is beef, and I think they started making the other ones as tourists started coming, but I've only had the beef one so far. My friend had the mushroom one and she said it was really good. There's options for vegetarians with Khinkali as well. And the thing you need to know about Khinkali, this is the first place that I came to that they let you order, like you can just order 1 or 2, but normally when you order Khinkali, it comes in 5. So be wary of that. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my meal, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. And we'll go try some more local, famous, tradition Georgian foods. So let's go. We are at our next location here on this little 24-hour Georgian food tour we are, and my friend actually recommended this place. It's called Racha right here. I'll drop the location down in the description below, but I just walked in, I checked the menu, made sure it was good that I record, so I'm gonna go in right now and I'm gonna show you what the menu, and this is actually one of the most affordable places that I've found so far while being here, because most of the other things are kind of like in town, you know, close to the tourist attractions, but right here this is kind of out of the way and much cheaper. So I'm gonna go in right now and I'm gonna show you guys the menu. All right, check this out, guys. And they got Wi-Fi here, but you can see the prices here are significantly cheaper than anything you'll find out in town. So I ordered the dolma, which I believe is kind of like sarma, kind of like we had in Serbia. And I also got pork ribs with potatoes. Now I'm assuming everything here is traditional Georgian food. They have Khinkali, Kachapuri. They have a whole bunch of different varieties on the menu. But for me, I just decided to go with pork ribs, potatoes, and the dolma, the sarma. Yeah, we just ordered. This is like a very mom and pop place, so you guys can see the vibe right here. Okay, so we got our first little meal right here. We got the dolma. I know it as sarma, and it's interesting. This is actually the first time that I've gotten some sauce with it. So this might be a Georgian thing right here. I'm not sure, but we'll try a regular bite first, and then we'll go in with the sauce. That's actually really good. It's nice and warm, wrapped in that. I think this is like a grape leaf. And it's the same all around the world, to be honest with you. Rice, meat, nothing different than what I've had in Serbia. So I'm gonna go in with the sauce. This is my first time having it with sauce, which is new for me. So the sauce kind of tastes like a yogurt. The dolma being hot, when you dip it in there, it kind of cools it down. It's definitely a nice taste, good texture. It's not too salty at all. The meat and the rice in here, very, very tasty. You guys, look at this monstrosity that just came out. I hope the lighting is doing it justice. Hold on, let me look at this. We got the pork with the fries. They put a nice pepper on there. There's carrot. I believe this is cilantro. Oh my God. Check this out. I was thinking it was gonna be little like pork pieces and whatnot, but they brought the whole thing to me. And one thing I love about Georgia is they always include fries everywhere, and you know, being from America, we love fries, and they're always crispy too. If you guys can hear that crunch, I'm not sure, but let's go in with this piece of pork. Now this kind of reminds me of like a pork cutlet that we have back home, which is very, very good. I don't eat too much pork at home, but I figured, why not here in Georgia? Nice and hot with the pepper on there. You got the caramelized onions with the cilantro. Wow. Again, cooked to perfection. This is the name of the place, Racha. I think I have 2 more places to bring you guys, and then that's gonna be the end of the Georgian food tour. 24 hours eating in Tbilisi, Georgia. Okay, everybody, here we are in a very local neighborhood, and I am at the restaurant called Shavi Lomi. Now, I came here the other day, and I got a soup that was very good, but my friend got a typical Georgian dish that I thought that I should show you guys on this channel should you ever come to Georgia, because I believe this is one of the most famous dishes that they have. Now I want to just show you, there's no sign and you might not know where to enter, but these are the doors that you're going to enter through. And on the inside over here, they actually have a nice outdoor seating area that I believe in the summertime would be excellent for people to sit at. So I'll show you. This is the outside area. Right here you can see they have tables, chairs everywhere. I thought what was really cool is they have sinks outside where you can wash your hands. And yeah, this is Shavi Lomi, outside seating section. I already got my table inside and I've already ordered. So let's go in and eat this shkurmuli. I believe it's called shkurmuli. Very, very good from what my friend says. It's gonna be my first time having it, so let's go. Check it out. The dish has arrived. This is what's known as shkurmuli, I believe I'm pronouncing it right. And this is a chicken that's cut up. I believe it's simmered in milk and also a garlic sauce. And you can see it's almost like they use half of the chicken. It's actually fried chicken in garlic sauce, and you can see we have cilantro on the top as well. And I also have bread right here on the side, so that way I could dip it in the garlic sauce. Now my friend had this the other day and he said it was absolutely amazing. I smelt it and I said, dang, I gotta get that next time I come here. I also ordered 2 Coca-Colas, but this restaurant actually doesn't offer soda, but what they do offer is their own homemade lemonades. I actually got 2 of them, but I made sure I got a full one so I can show you guys. Plus I'm feeling a little under the weather, so absolutely smells amazing. Now I did go to a restaurant the other day and I got shkurmuli, and it was not nearly as visually the visual representation was not as nearly as good as this. So I have had this dish somewhere else, but I had my friend taste it and he said that it was absolutely trash. So we're gonna give this one here a go at Shavi Lomi. The chicken is nice and juicy. I'm gonna make sure I get some cilantro on there. Look at that. The dish is mainly chicken. Chicken and garlic sauce with some cilantro. I mean, how can you go wrong? Just look at how juicy that is. The chef definitely took his time with this. This is not like a fried chicken that we would have back home. I think it's a little less fried, maybe even almost roasted, but nonetheless, this is absolutely delicious. That skin on there, oh my God. The thing I like about this dish and this sauce right here is it's not too salty. What we're gonna do, ooh, the bread is nice and warm as well. She said they give it to you so you can soak up the juices in here. So we'll give this bread and some of this garlic juice right here. I never over exaggerate when I want to show you guys what I'm eating. I want you guys to feel like you're here with me. You know, this isn't like a Mark Wiens channel where I tell you everything is great. But this dish right here is excellent. I'm gonna make this when I go home. Let's get one more chicken on there before I turn the camera off and enjoy it myself. I think I'll be bringing you guys to one more place as well today to get another typical Georgian cuisine. But for now, this is where we're at. So the bill was 63 lari. So that's about, let me give you a check real quick. It's approximately 22.24, but that was because I got 2 lemonades and yeah, the meal. That was so good. I need a nap before we move on to the next location for the last piece of food on this 24-hour eating food tour. I've eaten so much. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how my stomach isn't just blowing through my pants right now, but hey, let's go. Let me go take a nap and we'll get back to you guys later. Now here we are at Galleria. This is apparently Tbilisi's largest mall. I'm not sure if it's their only mall, but I know for a fact that it's their largest mall. My host told me to go upstairs to the 4th floor, the food court, to get the Kachapuri achaluri, I believe. I don't know. I have a note in my side pocket right here that I'm just gonna give the attendant, and hopefully she knows what I'm talking about. So this is gonna be the last meal of the day. It seems like as soon as you get off the elevator, the place I'm looking for is right here, this Kachapuri place. It says #1. Now she told me this was the best place, but I guess that can be to be determined in the comments. So you guys let me know. I'm gonna walk in here and give the lady this slip, and we're gonna see how it goes. This is an Khachapuri, or Kachapuri Achaluri, I believe it's called, right here. We have an egg in the center, and this is basically bread with cheese all in the inside. Now, I'm not sure exactly what type of cheese, but I had one the other day at the restaurant where the waitresses and waiters weren't so nice, Zodiac, and it was really good. So I'm curious to try this one right here. As you can see, we have a whole heap of butter in here, just all this cholesterol. I'm definitely gonna be needing to do a cleansing when I leave this country. So this is what we have right here. So basically what you're gonna do first is you're gonna break the egg up, because you wanna make sure the egg gets all around in the cheese, and you wanna mix the butter up in there as well. I think, yeah, hopefully this is doing it some justice right here. And now you can eat it with a fork, or you can pull it off. You can take the cheese out first with some of the egg and eat it like this. I'm happy that it's not too salty either, because I really don't like salty food. You got all the cheese in there. It's like a little bread bowl. What I'm gonna do now is cut off a piece of the bread, and then I'm gonna dip it with the cheese so that way I can get a really good bite. And now this is also one of Georgia's national dishes. I couldn't imagine eating this every day. It's crazy because the people over here are actually super fit. If this was in America, oh my God, you guys already know. You can see the bread right here. And most of the time, so far from my experience, all of these have come out, like the bread has come out fresh every time. So another dish that they probably make right here, right on the spot. I like to add pepper on everything. Oh. I'm actually glad that this Khachapuri is not huge, because the other place I went to, it was massive. I couldn't even finish it. But the thing is they got so much butter in here, you guys, so much cholesterol. It's crazy. You can see crispy top, nice little bowl on the inside. This is a dish that I most definitely recommend you guys try if you come to Tbilisi, or even if you're in an area that has a Georgian restaurant or Georgian, community. I'm sure you could find this. I actually just looked up back home where I can find Khachapuri and Khinkali, and I found a restaurant close to me, so maybe we'll do a review in America to compare it, see if it's the same. I'm sitting here thinking about how these people eat all this bread, yo. I've only eaten half of it, or a quarter of it, and I'm absolutely stuffed. Mind you, the other food I ate today, so it only makes sense, but so much bread in this country. You guys love your carbs, huh? Okay guys, that's gonna do it from me here at the Galleria Mall. 24 hours all day eating Georgian food. This country, just like Serbia, the Balkan region, has some absolutely amazing eats. I highly suggest you guys come here and try for yourself. From the Khinkali to the chorbas, the soups, to the Khachapuris, and they sell the Khachapuri in all different variations. So oh my God, I'm absolutely stuffed. Now is definitely time to go to sleep. Your boy got the itis. Another thing is, oh yeah, that meal costed me 26.50 Georgian lari, so that's about $9.30 USD for the plate and 2 Coca-Colas. That's not bad if you ask me. Here in Georgia, Tbilisi, they also have the apps where you can order food and the guys will deliver it to you if you don't want to go anywhere. That's also a good thing to know. Here we are downtown everywhere. It seems like tonight's gonna be pretty live as it is Saturday. So that's gonna do it from Pojo out here in Georgia, the Caucasus region. I appreciate all the Georgians who supported my channel. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I appreciate the people who still watch my videos. You guys know it's all love. So that's gonna do it for me. I ain't gonna lie to you guys either. I might have to leave the cold region and move on to, I don't know, somewhere nice with sunny beaches and things like this. I don't know. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. I might see you guys in America or in another country. But that's going to do it from me here in Tbilisi, Georgia. Thank you for the support again, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.